Hey guys, I've never done a twist and talk, so I decided to come today and twist my hair and talk about some different hair growth trends that I've heard. Some of them I've tried. Yesterday I co-washed my hair with my Naturally Silk Elements cleansing co-wash, and then I deep conditioned, and I also used the lock method. I sprayed my leave-in conditioner, put in some olive oil in my hair, and I also used Naturally Silk Elements Curl Defining Pudding. Today I'm going to reactivate those products with just some water, and I'm also going to add my Eco Styler gel with olive oil. My hair is twisted. I have 3, 4, 5, 6 twists in my hair. I'm just going to start in the back because I do have to go run some errands, and I'm just going to leave the top for last. I recorded a video about 2 years ago. I never felt the need to post it, but I'll just show you the video. I know I've said in my previous videos that I'm not about growth. You know, I did the big chop. I'm not, stuck on this. My hair needs to grow. However, I have reached the point where, I really want long hair. And I'm just going to be honest with y'all. My whole goal this coming year is going to be just protective styling, which I normally do a lot of protective styling, but like protective styling where I leave my hair alone for 3 weeks to a month at least and just leave it alone and let it grow, because natural hair shrinks up so much. I feel like I'm almost to the length that I was at before I did my big chop. But with the shrinkage added in there, it shrinks up so much that I don't feel like I'm back to that length. And, for me, my hair makes me feel good. If I have, hair that I can shake, I love this fro. But if I can have long flowing hair, it does make me feel better. That's just me and how I feel. It has nothing to do with society. It just has to do with me, being me, and wanting long hair. So that's it. I have used certain methods to try to grow my hair. I want my hair to be waist length. I've never had waist length hair. Funny story, my mom would always say how my hair was down to my waist, and I did not remember that. One day my mom showed me this picture when I was like 4 or 5, and she would always say, look how long your hair is. And so I saw what I thought was my hair, and for years and years I thought that it was my hair. That's what my mom told me, and it looked like my hair. And so my sister told me, that is not your hair, those are overalls. And I was so distraught because for all those years I thought my hair was so long, and as I looked closer at the picture, it was like some overalls that had flung behind, and so it looked like the bottom of the overalls was my hair, but it really wasn't. So I was kind of sad about that. So I am going to get my waist length hair. Certain things I've done, not just for hair growth, but just for my overall health, is that I take vitamins. These are the vitamins that I take on a daily basis. These two are the SAMI complex. This is for mood and joint health and things like that. These are my multivitamins that I take. They are the GNC Women's Ultra Mega. This is fish oil. This is cod liver oil. So both of these are fish oil. This is vitamin D3. These two are biotin, and this is meloxicam. It's an inflammatory. I take these daily. Actually, I kind of sort of forget a lot of times. I feel like because I'm not working right now, it has thrown off my routine a little bit. Vitamins do help. I take hair, skin, nail vitamins, and I really just started taking them consistently back at the beginning of this year, in January, February. I told myself that I was going to be more consistent with my vitamins, and so that's what I started doing. A lot of people ask me about my hair, skin, and nail routine basically, and my nails, they've always grown. They've always been very long even without vitamins. However, I feel like with the vitamins that I've been taking, my nails are stronger than they used to be, because my nails would grow and then they would break. But I've realized that I'm able to retain the length of my nails these days, and I feel like it is a mix of the biotin, that's a hair, skin, and nail vitamin, and also my women's just multivitamin. They also are hair, skin, and nail vitamins. So I think that has helped. As far as my skin, I've pretty much had fairly good skin all my life. When it's a breakout, it's maybe 5 pimples on my face, but for the most part I've had pretty clear skin, and I think it has to do with my diet and the fact that I drink tons of water. I've always drank a lot of water, but I feel like once I got pregnant I was just like all about water, and so now I pretty much only drink water. Plus, like, I love fruits and vegetables, y'all. Like, literally my favorite food in the entire world is okra. I can eat okra any kind of way, like fried, stewed, steamed. I think I'm gonna go make some okra because I love it. I love broccoli, green beans, peas, carrots. I just love vegetables, fruits. My diet definitely helps my skin and nails to just stay healthy. Whatever you put in your body, that's what comes out. I have been exercising weekly. That accident I told y'all I was in, I had to do physical therapy, and so I had been doing that, and I'm just now finished up with the physical therapy part. So now I have been able to get back in the gym, and I'm telling you, that first day back in the gym was like, oh my goodness, it was wonderful. So I'm hopefully going to get into a good routine and stay in the gym, hopefully two to 3 times a week, and if I'm not able to go, then I'll just do my hip hop abs. I'm really trying to work on toning, and I want to build muscles, and I like gained like 15 pounds in like 2 weeks. I think it has to do with the fact that I am knocking at 30, and I feel like I've maintained this slim physique my entire life without trying, and so now I just kind of feel like I have to try. It's like about that time to try. I had to go run some errands, so I put my hat back on, and so before I take it off and start twisting my hair again, as I was looking at myself, it doesn't really come across now, but I was like, remember when Tia and Tamara would wear that black hat with their curly hair all the time, and I was like, man, I could be like the third sister. I've completed quite a bit. I only have 3 twists left. Let's talk about the greenhouse effect or the baggy method. I haven't intentionally tried that method. However, I have moisturized my hair or conditioned my hair and then just didn't feel like rinsing it out, or maybe I fell asleep, or for whatever reason the conditioner or the oil or whatever was still on my hair when I went to sleep with my bag on my head. And I tell you, when I woke up the next morning, my hair felt like butter. Not butter, butter. It was smooth. Maybe if you do that a few times out the week, you will see a big difference in your hair. I have not intentionally done the greenhouse effect or the baggy method. Inversion is another crazy hair growth trend out there. I have done the inversion method. I don't know if it's worked, because my problem is with consistency. Because you are only able to do the inversion method for 7 days every month, it's not consistent enough for me. It's not in my routine for long enough for me to make it a habit, and so I haven't been able to see if you truly grow an inch of hair in a month. Now, for other people who have done it, it seems like it works, but for me, I don't know. I've done it, and I might get to like day 3, and then day 4 comes and I forget to do it, and so I'm like, I don't know, am I supposed to keep going after I skip today and do the other 2 days, or do I start over with the 7 days, or do I just stop it and try again next month? So I just stop, and then next month comes and I forget to do it. I've tried it inconsistently, so I cannot speak on that. I've heard that people use fruits and vegetables on their hair for hair growth. I used Crisco on my hair before, and I've gotten so many mixed thoughts on Crisco. It wasn't for hair growth or anything. It was just because I wanted to try it, and I figured it was just another oil like the other oils I use, like coconut and olive oil and stuff. But Obviously, some people were really offended by the fact that I put Crisco in my hair. I've heard of people using like onions and garlic and making a paste out of it, putting it on their hair. It seems to grow their hair. Now, I use garlic and onion when I cook. They both smell like a hot mess. So can you imagine putting that in your hair? I don't know how it would smell, but I'm not knocking it. I just don't see myself trying it because I just don't need that smell in my hair. I've also heard that people use potatoes for hair growth. Those are pretty much all of the crazy hair growth trends that I have heard of. I just want to talk about actual ways to grow your hair. I mentioned these tips in a whole dedicated video that I will go ahead and link right here if you want to watch it after this video. In that video, I share some tips on how to maintain hair. As you've probably heard before, our hair grows for the most part unless there's an underlying reason, like health-wise, why it won't grow, or it's something that we are doing to our bodies in some way. But our hair grows. The problem is that it can be difficult to retain the length. So I shared 5 simple tips on how I have been able to retain the length of my hair so far. I will just briefly share those. If you would like to see the video, click the card up there and you'll be taken to that video. But make sure you finish watching this one first. The biggest thing for me, especially where I live at, is that my hair needs a ton of moisture. I feel like natural hair is just by nature dry, so we have to make sure that we are putting water in it and using products that help keep the moisture in our hair. Another really big thing that I do all the time is that I wear protective styles. These twists that I'm doing right now, this is a protective style. Something where you're not constantly in your head, you're not constantly manipulating your hair, just trying to protect the hair that you do have. Another tip that I give is to do whatever your hair kind of tells you to do. Feel your hair, see if it needs some moisture, see if it's dry, see if it has too much moisture in it, see if you need to condition it more. Just listen to your hair. Another tip is to be consistent. Like I was telling y'all earlier, I think the reason why I have not been able to say that any of those crazy hair growth trends are really working is because I'm not consistent with them. But I am consistent with my routine that I use for my hair, my weekly or daily or monthly routine. Like I do the same things to my hair all the time. I use different products, but I still do the same things to my hair. Another tip is to not compare yourself to anybody else. Not look at someone and say you wish that you could do your hair like that. Be comfortable with your hair. I promise you, half the time that I show y'all styles, if I did not edit my videos and if you saw my true reaction to some of the styles that I do with my hair, I do not like them at all. In some videos, I'll be like, oh my goodness, this is so ugly. But I'm just gonna smile through it and somebody is gonna tell me that it's cute, and then I'll start to like it. When I get encouraging words from y'all, that really builds me up, lifts me up. I really appreciate the encouragement and all of your kind words. So just be confident in whatever happens with your hair. Just have fun. If you know of any hair growth trends or tips, crazy or not so crazy, go ahead and leave them down below. If you learned something new or enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and share it with someone who you think might enjoy it as well. Thank y'all so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this video and I hope that I helped some of you out. Talk to y'all soon. Bye. Before I officially leave, I just want to show y'all what y'all made me do. I know that I just went on a whole little spiel saying that I eat very healthy, and I do, and I only fry foods maybe like once every 2 to 3 months. So because I was talking about okra, I decided to fry some okra, and so then I had to come up with some other things to cook with it. This is what we're having for dinner: some yellow rice, and I fried a whole lot of okra. My husband doesn't eat it. MJ eats some of it, so I will probably devour all of this tonight. Made some fried shrimp and salmon croquette. Very simple meal. Did not take much time at all. I will talk to y'all soon. Bye.